Gaming with the Master with part 19 of Fossil Fighters. Let's get to it. Last episode, we found out Bulwart was the BB boss and rescued Rosie. So now it's time to do another level up battle. So now we're going to head over to the Fossil Stadium. And when we get there, there's fireworks exploding, and then a notification that says level up battles are about to begin. So first we'll have to take our cleaning test, like always, for our level up battle. So we're going to head through those doors to take our cleaning test. So to pass our cleaning test, we need to clean this fossil at least 75 points. So we just passed the 75 point mark, so we've passed our cleaning test, but now we're just going to clean for the fun of it. So we finished cleaning the fossil rock, and it was cleaned at 95 points. So now we're going to have to talk to Tiffany again to do our level up battles. So we have 2 preliminaries and a final battle. So for the first preliminary battle, we have to win within the first 12 rounds. So now if we go past the 12 rounds, we lose. So when we get there, there is Jane, who's going to be our first preliminary battlist. And she will be using Nitrous, Shan Shan, and V-Raptor. So Shan Shan uses Shan Fury, which does 82 damage. So we're going to use Corona Bite, and it does 47 damage. So Shan Shan uses Shan Shan Fury again, and it does 80 damage. So we're going to use Corona Bite, and this should finish off Shan Shan. And it does. So Nitrous swaps out for V-Raptor, and V-Raptor uses Lethal Poison, which does a critical 113 damage and poisons Shoni. So I'm going to use Corona Bite, which does 53 damage, and then Elasmo Tackle, which should defeat V-Raptor. And it does. And then poison damage does 135 damage. So then Nitrous uses Nitrous Toxin, which does 32 damage and poisons. So I'm going to use Corona Bite, and it defeats Nitrous. So we won our first preliminary battle. So Ventnor now ranked up to a rank 9. His LP increased by 6 and attack and defense increased by 4. Shoni's LP increased by 7. Corona's LP increased by 8. Elasmo's LP increased by 6, along with Spinax's. So now it's time for our second preliminary battle. So again, we have to win within 12 turns. So when we get there, Miss Wriggle is there, so we'll have to battle her for our level up battle. And she is using a Cultist, an Electro, and a Fudabai. So Miss Wriggle attacks first and uses Electro Combo, which does a critical 20 damage. So we're going to use Corona Bite against Electro, and it does a critical 106 damage. So Electro uses Electro Combo again, and it does 17 damage. And then Cultist uses Diving Thrust, which does a critical 75 damage. So I'm going to use Corona Bite again, and it should hopefully defeat Electro. And it does. So then Fudabai uses Steer the Storm, and it does 67 damage. And then Cultist uses Great Vortex, which does 61 damage and enrages Shoni. So I'm going to use Corona Bite on Fudabai, and it does 75 damage. And then Elasmo Tackle, which defeats Fudabai. So then Cultist uses Great Vortex, which does a critical 91 damage. So then Corona uses Corona Bite, which does 55 damage. So then Cultist uses Great Vortex, and it does 61 damage. So then we're going to use Corona Bite, and it should win us the battle, and it does. So now we beat our 2 preliminary battles, so now we can go and face the level up master. And we won 5 battle points. So Shoni's LP increased by 8, along with Corona's. Elasmo's increased by 7. Spinax's increased by 6, along with Ventnor's. So now this battle, we have to win within 10 turns. And our level up master turns out to be Dr. Diggins. So Dr. Diggins is using Shuno, Dolofo, and his favorite Vivisaur, Stego. So Dr. Diggins uses Shuno combo, which does 42 damage. So we're going to use Corona Bite, which does a critical 161 damage. So then Shuno uses Shuno combo again, and swaps out Shuno for Stego. So now we're going to use Corona Bite again, which does 51 damage. So then Dr. Diggins uses Wind Spines, which does 36 damage. So we're going to use Corona Bite, and it does 50 damage. And then Elasmo Tackle, and it does 40 damage. So Stego uses Wind Spines, which does 33 damage. So now we're going to use Corona Bite. So then Dolofo uses Dolofo Fury, and it does 25 damage. So then we're going to use Corona Bite, which does 77 damage, and then defeats Dolofo, and then Elasmo combo, which should defeat Shuno. And it does. So then Stego uses Wind Spines. Then this should win us the battle right here. And it does. So now we'll be able... So now we're going to rank up to rank 6. And Shoney ranks up to rank 10. And his LP increased by 11, attack increased by 12, defense increased by 3, and accuracy increased by 1. So Corona's LP increased by 11, Elasmo's LP increased by 9, Spinex's LP increased by 8, and Ventnor's increased by 9. So we are now certified as a level 6 fighter. So then Rosie comes along. So then Rosie invites us to the park tonight to go see her. So we're going to save our progress. And with that, we will end today's video of Fossil Fighters Part 19. Join us next time for Fossil Fighters Part 20.